Yeah, it is dark in here, but that's okay. I hate it every time I start my live and it looks like I'm picking my nose. Yeah, we can go over here. But then we're gonna be moving. Hey y'all, what's going on? It's KIM in the SAV normally, but today I'm in the ORL, Orlando, Florida.
She got some friends, y'all.
And sitting here with some of the better bodybuilders and the head of Team Excitement, Mr. Kerry George. And the little my little one who is an honorary better bodybuilder. So guys, let me tell y'all something. We are here at an event. Now, many of you know that I'm a part of a network marketing company. This is not my company event. And I'm going to tell you guys why we came to an event that is not our company event. And the event is called Rank Makers Live 2019. It is, oh, look at you. Oh, yes, honey. Okay, look at that. This is why we came. For swag. But no, the event, and guys, if you're watching live, I want you to put where you are watching from. Hey, Christine Probst, what's going on, girlie? And if you're a replay viewer, I still want you to put where you're watching from. And just put replay down below. I'll definitely acknowledge you at another time. But my team, I'm so proud of the wonderful people that I work with, because we all have kids and we made sacrifices to be here. I brought mine with me. There was a change that wasn't planned, but I'm so happy that this is an event that is kid friendly. And what we're going to do right quick, this is why my team is different, guys. I have to tell y'all, because there are a lot of people that only go to their company events, and there's nothing wrong with that if you want to be myopic in your way of thinking. And I'm probably insulted somebody, but then again, what's new? All right. But for me, I look at this as a profession, and so I want to come where the big players from all companies play. So this right here, in case you are wondering, where is Kim? Where are the better bodybuilders? Why are they there? This is an event for all people in our profession from many different companies. It's a safe place for us to come and learn from top earners. As a matter of fact, y'all, didn't we have right behind us one of our company's like top earners that just spoke on stage last week? So the fact that we are here, the better bodybuilders, and we were behind someone who was speaking from the stage in our company last week, it definitely, I already knew we were in the right place, right? But that really showed that we were in the right place. And so I'm just going to show y'all the ballroom right quick. Right now, everybody is out to lunch except for us, because we are grinding.
Dinner time.
Yeah, we brought our lunch though, because we know how to make it do what it do.
And I got candy.
We know how to make it do what it do. It's a beautiful, huge event ballroom. And what's going on here, guys, is we're learning from so many different people what they went through, what they have learned, tips and tricks and things that they use to really help us see this profession in a different light. Right, to see this profession in a different light, because sometimes when you think about it, even if you have a very nice house, right? If you only speak to the people in your neighborhood, then you're blocking out exposure to other people's interests, ideas, options, just things that they know. It's access to information, guys. So yes, what I want to do, we're going to go around right now, because I haven't been going live, and I'm just going to share with you some of the takeaways, some of the things that were impactful to us so far. We still got a whole nother day to go, but wow, it's been so much. I'll say for me, the thing that was most impactful was day one, when Kassan turned to me and said, "Mommy, thank you for bringing me here." Aww. I'm not even gonna lie, because this is an event where, like I said, it's kid friendly. Y'all know, we have a few people, but people got in their feelings, you know, and some, you know, when you feel that emotion, some things might come out. But you know, what's so funny is I know people that they'll have their kids listen to all types of crazy songs, all types of crazy television shows, all, you know, saying things, seeing things, but something like this, they'll be like, that's not for kids. Right. Really? Okay. Well, my son is one of the few kids that are here, but it was an option for him, because when I planned for him to be somewhere else, and when that didn't work out at the last minute, stop please. When that didn't work out, you can come on this row with us. When that didn't work at the last minute, I'm so happy that I emailed the event coordinator, and they said kids 12 and under are free, and he's here. And for him to be here and not on his tablet and engage with the speech, I don't know if he thinks this is a comedy show though, because Ray Higdon is so funny. He's so funny, but you know, he's been laughing his butt off the whole entire time. But to have my son engage, listening, introducing himself to other adults, and them saying, "Oh my gosh, you're here," I think if I'm gonna,
Kassan was my child, y'all, for a minute.
Look at her trying to take my credit. What's going on, Craig Morton?
And Ray Higdon.
That's your Craig. But y'all,
And Ray,
He's my nephew.
what'd you say, Eagle?
And I was gonna say that Ray Higdon got stabbed with a fork when he was a child.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So guys, let me tell y'all something. If y'all think, and I don't want to take this whole thing. Yeah, my son has been listening to these stories, and the people that are on the stage, the people that are seeing massive success in their businesses, some of them have had, excuse me, but hell of a life. Hell of a life. And so when these people come on stage and they share, like the gentleman who was putting on this event told how as a child his stepmother stabbed him in the chest with a fork. And he was talking about the fact that he had a horrible childhood, but despite all that, he made it pop as an adult, in spite of all the stuff that he went through. And so to hear my son
and and he got himself pulled by the ankle and got hit on a closet.
Yeah, he just had a horrible childhood. So to have my son hear these stories of other kids that don't live the life that he lives, that doesn't have two loving parents that treat him very well, it makes him appreciate his life. And for us as adults, it helps us to see that, everything that all of us have been through, because all of us, we're very different women and man down there. We're all very different, but we each have struggles and things that we had to fight through to be here. And so I'm going to go down and let everybody share a takeaway. But let me just tell y'all this, because many of you have asked, what do I do? And you've asked my team members too, what do they do? And I think the best thing I heard today that I really like that describes what we do is that we're hope dealers.
Yes.
We're hope dealers. And I'm telling y'all, some of y'all have been trying to figure out for the longest time what your purpose is or how you can get out of this rut that you found yourself in. And you're spinning your wheels because you're trying to do it by yourself. When you lock arms, like we are sitting here right now, masterminding, talking about, so many different things. Yeah, and having a good time, work and pleasure. But we can get so much further, so much faster together.
That's right.
And that's what we're also offering people.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
So Nurse Nisha, you have a profession that many people say is a great profession to be in, but you have still found yourself in this profession of direct sales. Please tell the people, with this event, what has been your greatest takeaway so far? Because they talked about recruiting professionals.
Yeah. One of my greatest takeaways is just knowing that this is something that anybody can do, that anyone can do, and it's just the fact that people from different walks of life have been able to change their lives, and that's something that I want to do. I didn't have a bad childhood growing up. I had both my parents. They're still here and stuff like that, but it's just the fact that because I know the strong foundation that I had, I want to make sure my children have that same strong foundation. Yeah. But I also want to make sure that they're well taken care of. That's one of my main things, just to make sure my children
Now
are
I'm
well
going to push you
taken
on this. Tell the people something that you haven't shared on another Facebook Live. Why did you come to this event, and what was the takeaway from this event that is different from any other event that you've been to? Don't say anything generic like we usually do.
All right, so this event, I'm going to be honest with you. I actually learned at this event compared to any other event. I'm not saying nothing bad about our company events, but
any company events.
Okay, but I learned I learned here. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
I learned strategies on how to build and how to build my business and how to grow. That's what I learned here. I have not learned that at any other event, any other company event. I'm sorry. I'm just, I'm just being honest.
Sorry about, because usually what a company event is for is clearing. It's like a business meeting, and it's still fun. But a company, we have to understand what things are for. So a company event oftentimes is to talk about new products, new services, to talk about to recognize people, right? To talk about logistics, some things that are changing. That's what a company event is for. But if you're in a certain profession, doctors have events at their hospitals, but they still have to go to seminars for their profession. It doesn't take away from the events at their hospital, the meetings at their hospital. So you got to know your lane and know what is for what. So yeah, this is a place where the players play. Okay,
There you go.
this is a place where people that we have seen for many years that are earning like crazy income. Guess what? They're just another face in the crowd. Like we're seeing people that grace the stages and that we have been taking notes on for years, and they're just an attendee here getting the same information that we're getting, because this is where the players play. So next, that was good though. I like what you said, and I know exactly where you're coming from, but it doesn't take away from the company event. This doesn't take away. This adds to what we learn at our company event. So Candy B,
do you want to switch?
Sure.
Oh, I could just okay.
Because Lisa's gonna have to come next.
Okay. Yeah. So what have you learned? Why did you come to this event? Why did you make the sacrifice? A mom of twin boys. Why did you make the sacrifice to come to this event? And what have you learned at this event that has been unlike any other event that you've been to?
Okay. So y'all know I'm Candy B. I introduced myself again. Why did I come here? That's a good question.
You've been loud all day, and now you're like, okay. So y'all, she got on her business attire, y'all. So she trying to be.
No. Serious. No, for real though. All jokes aside, the reason why I came because I need my business. Like I have to take my business to the next level. A lot of times we think struggle. We're all gonna, no matter if we're rich or poor, whatever, we're gonna have struggles. So I need my business. It is everything for me to get out of my situation. 5 years from now, I know I'll be in a different place. So that's why I came, because I needed to be here. If I had to go sell everything out of my apartment, I ain't gonna sell my car because I gotta take my kids places, but I've always been a go-getter. When I first started my business, I sold my kids' baby crib, everything to join the business. So I just know that I needed to be here to take my business to the next level. And not only that, to grow as a person, because when I grow and become the leader that I desire to be, I'll be able to help others, my tribe.
And I gotta stop you right there. That reminds me of the lady that we heard on stage today, a multi-millionaire many times over, y'all. Remember she said she sold her kids' toys?
Yeah.
She sold her kids' toys to join this, no, not this business, but this profession, because it was just that dire of a circumstance for her. And there was another young lady, she had been raped. She was on drugs, and she had been kicked out of the house. Like, you name it, she had been through it. A life I can't even imagine, just some aspects of her life, let alone all of them put together. And this was the one place that she could go with a record and have the time freedom to build a business while staying at home with her children. And she spoke on the stage today. So I mean, like, the stories that come out of people's mouths, don't you think this event is a huge belief builder, like on a whole nother event
absolutely
level?
Because for me, go ahead.
Mommy, I have a question for you. Okay, when it's done.
Okay.
So for me, I definitely think it is a belief builder, because you got not crazy stories, but you got stories where people were on drugs or went to prison, and you got the stories where people that were just regular, they were just living everyday lives. So it means, especially for a person like me, it gives me hope. Like, my mom had me at 16 years old. I grew up with no father, definitely had struggles from day one. So it lets me know that an ordinary, average person, I have a college degree, but that doesn't mean anything. And I'm not throwing no shade to education, but just to see all these other women doing the thing that I desire to do, that gives me hope, because their stories are similar to mine, or they've been through the trenches.
Right, that's good. Thank you, Candy B. So
You're
Lisa
welcome.
Lee, and guys, like I said, these are my team members, but we're from all over. Lisa Lee is from New York,
Brooklyn.
Y'all always gotta represent something. Okay, what you want to sing? ODB is Brooklyn in the house, without a doubt. All right, so Lisa Lee, you're a mom of how many? 3. Okay, all right. The numbers are increasing. Okay, I got 1 kid, Nisha got 2, Candy B got 2. Now we at 3. Okay, so you came from New York. You didn't have the luxury of driving like myself and Candy B, and Nisha drove from far away too, but we drove. You actually booked a flight, came here, and 2 weeks ago, y'all, 2 weeks ago, we were all in New York. So, this is our second time within a month of communing with each other, fellowshipping with each other in person. Yes, we do use technology. It's going to be a little bit hard for them to hear Lisa, y'all. But
Okay.
But yeah, what made you make the sacrifice to come to this event, especially so close to the fact that 2 weeks ago we were at another event?
Okay, so I had to come to this event because one of the things I struggle with is promoting myself on social media. Even now doing this live, my heart is pumping outside of my chest, but I'm ready to level up in my business and be able to expand. And so this event is teaching me that playing small is serving no one. So I know I have a story that I want to share with people, and I'm learning a lot from being here, from all of the stories that I'm hearing, and it's teaching me how to use like different tools to become more successful.
Yes, let's talk about the tools. So this is the thing about being at this particular event, where it is about the profession. So I already told you this is where the players play. So all the apps that they told us about, and the tools that are here, the vendors that are here, not a whole lot by the way, but some vendors that are offering some automation to help us leverage our time. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah. And like training on Instagram and on Facebook, and
it's a social media summit.
Exactly. So I came here because I need to level up in that area. I can talk to people face to face. That's not a problem. I mean, I don't do presentations or anything like that, but
stop smacking on camera.
Going live on Facebook and Instagram is nerve-wracking to me. So I already went live once since I've been here. This is my second time, and I plan on doing it every day and actually implementing everything that I'm learning, because that was another thing that I struggled. Like, I do a lot of training all the time, but I don't always implement what I learn. So, but I'm sick and tired of that. So I made a promise to myself. I'm going to implement everything. I'm going to be reading my notes every day and actually following the steps that he's giving us every day to do. I made a commitment to that because I need to do it for my kids. I'm a single mom of 3, and I do work a full-time job, but that's not something that I want to do for the rest of my life. I want to have time freedom to travel and to be able to, for them to have the opportunities to do the things that they want to do. So, yeah, that's why I came.
Speaking of that, you said time freedom. What about the story of the young lady who said that her mom got sick? Do y'all remember that story?
Oh, yes.
Her mom got sick.
And then her dad got sick.
And then her dad got sick. And this woman was able to take care of her mom, to provide financially for her mom during the hardest time of her life, and just be there for her. Yes.
Her mom then went to Hawaii.
Well, her mom lives in Hawaii now. She made it through that time, but the young lady was saying that she was happy that she was able to provide and be there and spend those crucial moments with her mom to help her rehabilitate. And then, 2 years later, she had to turn around and do the same thing for her dad. So, guys, we're living in a day and age where, some people say, my little ones are grown now, not so little, so I'm done. But you don't know if you're really, son, I feel like a French fry. Okay? Just hold it right there, okay? But we're living in a day and age where it's not just about, your children. Now you got to think about your parents. You don't know who is going to be your responsibility to take care of. I know some people who have had to take I take care
of my mom right now. I mean, I get paid to do it. That's my job, but it's something that we can all have to go through at some point in our lives. So to have the ability to make money and step aside and do take care of your family and still be making money on the side, that's the goal.
I think we see a Lisa Lee fan on the broadcast, Stephanie Sanchez Shepherd.
Stephanie, I love you, girl. Out. That's my sis.
Oh, she's shouting you out. So, son, can you get your head? So, guys, listen. Let me tell y'all right now, this is a broadcast. It's on my page, but it's being shared with each one of the Better Bodybuilders. If you know any of the people in this broadcast, or if you're on their page, I'm telling you right now, it will behoove you to, if you're not familiar with what they're doing, reach out and get some more information about what they're doing, because even if it's not for you, which chances are it probably won't be, because what we do, I'm not gonna lie, it takes, and I'm not insulting anybody, but it takes some grit. As you can tell, we made some sacrifices to be here. Everybody would agree that the sacrifices are worth it.
Absolutely.
But I'm telling you right now, it's probably not for you. You don't know until you get more information, but you will know someone that we can benefit, because the stories that we've heard from the stage, from all walks of life, men and women, going through the most horrific things that you can think of in life, and how they've been able to take the personal development that this profession advocates and use that to totally change not only their finances but their circumstances. You can't tell me that you don't know somebody that could benefit from what we are doing. So we want them here with us at the next event so that we can help them, right? We hope dealers, so that we can help them really make some great strides together. Okay, because it's just, we don't have enough time. We're not going to live long enough for us to be trying to figure this thing out on our own. All right, so now let's talk to Mr. Excitement, Carrie. Look, we got some more people come. Carrie George representing for the testosterone in the building.
Yes. What's going on, everybody?
All right, so Carrie George, also from New York. Tell us why you came to this event. What makes this an event? What makes this event different? What has been your greatest takeaway so far?
Well, what makes this event different?
You can't talk now.
That I got some core members of my team. That was able to make it down here with us. So another thing.
I was saying, you okay to hold it that way?
Yeah, I was good before.
Oh, okay. Okay,
brother Dark. Y'all can't see me if I'm moving. But some core members of my team definitely saw the vision of Rank Makers, and I'm really grateful that they did see the vision of Rank Makers, but then they took it to the next level and attended the social media summit. Guys, you're watching us on social media right now, so everything now is either going to be on social media in some way, shape, or form. And as this video originally started out on Facebook, it is going to be going over to YouTube, and a whole nother demographic is going to be able to find us there. So the takeaways that I got was, I forgot the guy's name. Man, they plugging in the music. So
we're about to get back started, but
right. So, and we don't want the audio to be blocked, because we don't own the rights to the song. So they
we don't own the rights to this song. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll continue. We'll continue. Yeah, we'll continue this.
Bye.